News. What is it?
We do not have any reports of fatalities yet, but we believe that the death toll may be in the hundreds of millions.
Can you hold it in your hand?
Beaverton has only a population of about 8,000, Tom, so this would be quite devastating.
Is it flammable?
Here's Brian Fantana on why everyone who is someone is lining up to smoke crack.
How many calories are in one serving?
And we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America.
If you're truly being objective, can news really be bad?
No, we haven't actually seen it, Tom. We're just reporting it.
If you cut the news, does it not bleed?
Been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
In these trying times, being informed as possible might be the best way to arm yourself against any enemy.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
How can you truly make a moral decision without being well informed?
What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling.
In a world filled with good news and bad news, somewhere you'll find me, Sammy 3P, in other news. What's up, three tards? It's Sunday, so that means we have news. So let's get right into it. With me, as always, is my co-host and literary expert, Eclectic Goat. How are you this evening?
I'm well. I could use a nap, but I'm well.
Yeah, I've been napping all day. Did not sleep very well last night, and
Yeah, same. I think it must have been going around.
yeah, I was just drifting in and out of consciousness, and poor Miss 3P was like, "Are you gonna fucking do anything today?" You know, just kind of like, nah. And she didn't murder me, so we got that going. Oh my god, I didn't put on my banner. Guys, remember to like and subscribe, or I will find you. So, our expert on being a furry, Daxinar, how are you?
Well, Sammy, it's a real nice, hot, sunny day over here in California. The liquor's flowing, and fentanyl only costs a shiny nickel.
Wow, just a shiny nickel for some fen. Amazing. Returning to the channel, we have MoZamboni. Mo, good to see you. How are you? What were you an expert in last time?
Being able to fill a conversation with many words but not much substance.
You're a politician?
Whatever that is. No, yeah. It was, our political insider, MoZamboni. And we got some new people on the show. What do you guys want to be expert in?
We are experts in redundancy, just the generally being redundant. Yeah.
Experts in redundancy. Katie and Andy, thank you so much for dropping in. Let's say hello to the chat. We're just getting started here, so we should have a bunch more people pouring in. But Tommy first, UK second. Oh, and he's got a little message here. Was it? Oh, and be warned, a certain old Brit has learned, I'm going to say, how to clip in mobile and repost them for others to use. Well, you use your powers for good. Jacob Ironside, friend of the channel, our cinema expert. Always good to see you. Ryu, love you, pal. Good to see you as well. Mrs. 3P, thank you for letting me be a lazy piece of shit today so I can get caught up on some rest. Please don't murder me in my sleep. Jake Martin, always good to see you. Dax, but we already knew that Dax was going to be here because he's on the panel. Frank, always good to see you. Friend of the channel, Frank. Isaac, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Sparkles, always good to see you. Is that doing it? Oh, Cinevere's Fish. Thanks for dropping in and taking time out of your busy day of floating around in a bowl. And all right, so let's just get right into it. We said we were gonna do the news, and that's what we're gonna fucking do. So let's. So, Boris Johnson was attacked by an ostrich. And also enemy of the channel, Huffington Post. We don't usually use them. But I had to make an exception because I mean this headline was just too good. Apparently they did away with the video, unfortunately. But it's a good thing for Boris Johnson that ostriches can't vote, which is precisely the reason that I don't like using the Huffington Post. But it seems that one of the giant birds recently attacked the former British Prime Minister while he was doing a drive-through in a wildlife park in Texas. So, ostriches will attack you. I'm pretty sure Johnny Cash got like attacked by an ostrich on his property. It like slashed him, and yeah, I think I would freak the fuck out if like an ostrich approached me. I would not. I'm not necessarily Dr. Doolittle, but like I don't know, something in my head just feels like a bird shouldn't be that big.
And they can outrun you.
Yeah, they're like crazy fast. It even says the bird quickly lunged his head through the window. Johnson was shocked by the ostrich, responding accordingly. Cripes! Oh fucking hell! I don't know if that's how Boris Johnson sounds, but
I just find it entertaining that it's his wife that shared the video with everyone first.
Child.
Oh, Christ!
All right. All right, that's not that bad, okay? Like I mean it's not cool, but
well,
I mean,
and
does anybody in that damn family own a comb? That's my question. Like, there's some rat ass people.
Yeah, they are free balling it.
I mean, the other thing is that when you look at the headline, like it sounds like the bird like chased him down and attacked him. When in fact, from the look of that video, it's like he was trying to keep the kid from getting bit.
Yeah.
Which
that evil ostrich was like, I'm gonna eat that kid. Give me some of that kid.
Probably looking at their shit. Probably looking at their shitty haircuts, like I need something to build a nest with. That looks pretty good.
There's a fucking comb.
The waving thing on your head looks like it might be edible.
Yeah. Like when you're walking around looking like you got a big thing of cotton candy on your skull. Yes, all right. So,
I mean,
I don't know.
People talk about like pit bull attacks killing people, and pit bulls are like 60 pounds, 80 if you get a big one. Ostriches can break 300 pounds, and they can outrun you.
Yeah,
and
it's like an NBA linebacker or a center.
Except even faster.
Yeah, this is my ostrich Ndamukong Suh. He is
I just like
friend of the channel, Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah. Hey, I need to borrow some of your
I did
hair.
not know this one. An ostrich kick.
Sound like Shaquille O'Neal.
I know, that's what I was saying. Ndamukong Suh is
got
from
that
my
right
home
guard.
state, so I got to give him some props. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty. You see, size of my eggs is pretty big.
No. What were you saying? Go.
An ostrich kick is about 2,000 pounds of force.
Damn.
How's that compare to a horse?
I will shame as many fucking birds as I like. Zach's friend of the channel, by the way, friend of the channel.
Horses don't.
Zach's man.
About the same.
Damn.
It is apparently roughly the equivalent of being hit by a car traveling at 20 miles an hour.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
That's the ideal speed to get hit by a car. If you remember those like commercials from the 90s when they'd always hit the little kid and it's like at 30 miles an hour, kid's dead, 20, kid's fine.
Damn.
He might be doing the
Just
shuffle,
walking
but
off.
at least he's still good. Yeah.
Well, I think the difference though is that if a car hits you doing 20, it probably hits you once. The ostrich, on the other hand, is going to hit you multiple times and then bite you.
Man, that Donkey Kong Country game was false advertising. I tried to ride an ostrich. That shit did not work out.
Greg, thanks for stopping in, bud. Yeah, I have that. I think we have this one covered. But moving on to our next story. If you must look at pornographic images, try not to send it to the governor. This is a former state employee has been charged in a series of pornographic images sent to several Alabama lawmakers and Governor Kay Ivey. John Henry Watson Jr., 54, of Dothan, is charged with 4 counts of dissemination of
yeah, that makes a
something
difference.
I don't want to say on here.
Pizza.
But Alabama Law Enforcement Agency announced Thursday Watson was a driver's license examiner to the Alia's driver's license division. Alia Lieutenant Jeremy Burkett said, I don't know what this is or what it does, but apparently he's not doing it anymore because he's a fucking creep. But he was placed on leave on Wednesday and then resigned on Thursday in lieu of termination.
He resigned. He's like, you know what? I'm going to save you the trouble. It's like, yeah, bro, that's not your biggest problem at the moment, but okay.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we found your corn, and he's like, check, please.
He's gonna definitely try and be like, I bowed out with dignity, and you've got to have respect for that. It's like, no, not really.
A lot of times when they do that, so if you get fired, you don't get to keep like your pension or anything if you have it, but if you resign, you can. So
well, that was kind of what I was thinking. Was if he attempted to resign and he was like under my employee, I'd be like, no, I do not accept your resignation. You're fired.
Yeah, 100%.
You are not making money off this situation.
Also, follow me to this wood chipper that we have out back for no reasons.
That's the
since you owned up to it, we won't put you in feet first, but you're going in. Friend of the channel, wood chippers. So Watson was booked into Houston County Jail, where he's being held without bond. He's gonna be having a rough time. They do not take too kindly to diddlers in jail. So
the fact that he sent the pictures to the specific lawmakers who sponsored a bill for age verification. Like,
yeah.
how do you make that accident?
Yeah, how do you fuck that up? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really in poor taste that he said the subject line was pop quiz.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is like he had both sets of documents on his computer, and they like had those weird random numbers and letters that they assign, and he just clicked on the wrong one.
You know what, Goat? You know what this needs is ultimate friend of the channel.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Neighbors say they weren't.
That's crazy.
Everything requires the ultimate. Everything requires the ultimate friend of the channel.
He's the best. Since he's the quintessential neighbor who had no idea that his neighbor was like this methed out psychopath who said he wanted to chop up Donald Trump and
has personally made business decisions which have hurt so many different reincarnated Jesuses.
But it's
so that guy. So his reaction.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Neighbors say they weren't. That's not cool at all. That's not cool, not just with the president, that's with anybody. Sheriff Del.
I love that guy. That's that with anybody.
He sounds like that ostrich we were talking about. Hey, I wanted to borrow some of your hair.
Does Jesus get multiple reincarnations? Is there like a bunch of Jesus walking around?
Jesus, is that the plural?
Yeah. Well, you didn't know that?
Friend of the channel, plurals. Let's see. Yeah, this dipshit, it sounds like he's getting what he deserves. And if not, he definitely will. He's got a bond hearing for later this month, so
he should get many, 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 many years for the pictures, and then he should get additional time for the stupid.
And you know what's even better? I guarantee I gave him the warning, like, hey, I noticed you said the word attached in this email. You forgot to attach some pictures. Or you forgot to do you want to send without your attachments? He's like, oh, yeah, well, wait a minute. I'm stupid. And
oh, my God. I mean, and that's got to be something, too. Like, do you think he even noticed until, like, or you think it was like an oh shit moment, or did he just slept on it, right? Like he has no clue what he did till the next day, and they're like, hey, we got an email from you, Mr. Watson. Are you aware what you sent us? Or
I feel like if it was one of those where he sent the attachment and then immediately was like, oh my God, what did I do? He would not have been at his desk the next day. Like, just pack a bag and go.
Yeah, just go. Yeah, no, see, Sparkles knows. He slept on it. He's a dipshit. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
One thing's for sure: his organization hierarchy is shit, because he sent something to he sent CP images to people that he worked for. All right, when I have like assets I do for graphic design, they're labeled in such a way that I know what they are, and I have certain groups that I send certain emails to. All right, I'm not saying
separate a certain way. You don't just
that's my biggest part of the problem. It's not like any of the reprehensible behavior. It's his organization is shit. All right, come on now.
That's the real crime here.
Well, it's kind of what I meant when I was like, he needs extra time for the dumb. That and the fact that, like, don't bring your recreational stuff to your work computer.
Recreation.
Yeah, I don't even got fucking Minesweeper on my computer.
I'm trying to find ways to not use the words that are going to get Sammy in trouble. So
no, I know you make it sound like he was playing pickleball, and he's like, "Check out this wicked stroke." Maybe that's the
wife.
There are no good terms that YouTube isn't going to get mad about.
Friend of the channel,
Mystery Pete is right. There are plenty of times where I'm just like doom scrolling, and then I wake her up because I'm laughing like a fucking maniac because I found something stupid on Twitter. She's a saint.
I mean, it does sound like it.
Jeff up north, good to see you. But here's another one. Here's another one. Speaking of stupid thing that's going to quickly backfires. Woman calls gay neighbors disgusting cigarettes in viral video. It quickly backfires.
Instant karma, big.
I was telling Dax earlier, we got a lot of fucking winners today. Like we got some stone cold fucking geniuses.
They probably have AIDS. Wow. She's living in the 80s.
Headline. Oh my God.
Well, obviously, who do you think was taking the film? It was one of their aides.
Wasn't there a South Park episode that was all about like Jared?
Yes,
Jared only lost all the weight because he had AIDS.
They're like, Darnell, are you getting this? Yes, boss. A woman allegedly made threats and called the men disgusting. Okay, and said that they probably have AIDS. At first, Goat, I thought you were I was like, holy shit, Goat, coming in with the base take of the two gay guys probably got AIDS.
No, I'm not that creative.
I was like, well, wowzers.
My insults are not that creative unless I, really feel like you deserve it.
Yeah, so let's see what her story is. A homophobic woman has been fired from her job after viral video captured of her yelling homophobic slurs at her gay neighbors in a predominantly gay male Wilton Manor neighborhood of Fort Lauderdale. So like maybe if you don't want to be by gay people, like don't move to the gay neighborhood. Like, you know.
Sammy, it's the gayborhood.
The
please.
gayborhood. Damn it, that's good. Friend of the channel, gayborhood. Don't know why. It's just fun to say.
I don't know the way she's slanging insults. I don't think she's homophobic. I think she's quite okay with
Yeah, you know, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but like, you know, what if their dog keeps like shitting on her lawn or anything? Like she has been asking them for months to stop, and like today was the day where she just finally had enough, and she was going to stand up for herself. I mean, and no, I don't really.
How does she know whose dog it is? I mean, there's only probably two types that gay men have. It's teacup Yorkies and toy poodles. And it's probably the entire neighborhood. No, so it's
I think you're reading this backwards. Apparently, her dog was crapping on their lawn.
Oh, so double hate crime.
And her husband kept parking his car in their yard.
Here's quite the headline under it too. People are obsessed with this straight man in a sequins hat supporting his gay friend at Mardi Gras. It's just taking the world by storm. So,
I mean, I'm assuming that's not the first time that's happened. Why is this case so special?
Yeah, you think you're the only person to wear a sequins hat to Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
I think the more amazing part of that picture is it looks like Patrick Stewart is yoked up on steroids.
It does. He's like, make it so. But this also appears, if you told me that they took this picture in like 1985, I would also believe you. Like these seem to be men out of time.
Yeah.
Friend of the channel, time travelers.
I feel like that was a slow news day when someone wrote that.
Yeah.
That headline.
Yeah. Maybe gay man wears hat at Mardi Gras isn't exactly breaking headlines.
It's not the hard-hitting journalism like we have on this fucking show, let me tell you.
Yeah. We have ostriches attacking small children.
Yeah, we have. All right. Thank you very much. I stand corrected. Yes.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah, you can't make a Star Trek reference without having someone tell Wesley to shut up, which they should. Shut up, Wesley.
No,
Baker
that's
said,
just shut up, Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Man, these people are like so stereotypically bigoted that like they're like a cartoon cliche.
So you're saying it's almost endearing?
No, no, that's not what I was going for.
She's appearing to be like someone from like the Westboro Baptist Church, right? Where I mean, because this is like classic, like 90s movie bigoted bully type of.
It is. It's like a Stephen King movie or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the flipping them off and calling them names when they pass, or making notes or whatever. But like intentionally parking in their yard and walking your dog over to crap on their lawn. It's just
I saw Katie smile and laugh because she knows that's wonderful. That's not even the worst thing I've ever heard in my that's not even the most like the worst thing I've ever heard anybody do to their neighbor. There was a guy in New York about 20 years ago. He lived next door to two midgets, and he painted the walkway up to their brownstone yellow so it looked like a gold. And he would put his face. He would put his face up against the screen door and go, "Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road."
Oh.
I mean,
that's genius. Oh my god,
it is
a Wizard of Oz reference. He's probably gay. He can get away with it.
Yeah.
If I was one of those
sidewalk up to their house in gold.
If I was one of those midgets, I would be like, "I'm not even mad. That's fucking incredible."
They do talk like that. That's awesome.
They do. Friend of the channel, midgets.
I mean, that is that is, I don't know, in poor taste depending on your sense of humor. But this is like if Austin Powers wanted to do a parody of a Bond, a really wild Bond villain. Do we have
in the
sharks
video,
with
Murphy calls
Do we have
Baker
sharks
and
with
his
lasers?
husband.
Do we have sharks with lasers? No? Fine. Walk the dog over to crap on their lawn.
Yes.
So I love how
Called
the
them
headline
disgusting effing cigarettes, and says they probably have AIDS. Baker then responded that she probably has syphilis, which can cause mental illness if left untreated. There's no clear evidence
doesn't.
that
So that wasn't in the headline.
this person
the
is
retaliation.
This
What-
person
who
is
wrote
just
this
using
article?
their ass off, where it's like we don't have any basis to believe that either party has an STD, just allegedly.
There's media for you.
What
Put me online, you effing cigarette. She continued, and guess what? I know where your car is. Oh damn! Is that a threat? Oh, we have the video. Let's just.
Put me online, you creating a
Yeah.
Well, she seems nice. I'm making this video because it proves several points that I make on a regular basis.
Hello, me from
so
about
let me give
15
you the
years from
setup
now.
of the video, and then we'll go from there. This took place in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
I don't want to
in a
hear you,
neighborhood
pal.
Called Wilton Manor.
All right, whatever. I'm over it.
He has such a nice
we got
beard.
the
You
gist
can't
of it,
humor him
right?
for a little bit.
What'd you
It
say?
is weird that she would move to a predominantly homosexual neighborhood if she does not like them.
Yeah, it's.
Well, that's what the syphilis told her to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what the voice is in her head. Move to the neighborhood.
You know what happened is just it was the 200th night in a row she had to listen to the Weather Girls, and she's like, I'm done. I'm done listening to It's Raining Men. All right, I've had it.
He didn't want the family arrested. He just wanted the conflict between them resolved, which is why he posted it online and got her fired. That's gonna help their neighborhood relationship.
Yeah.
I mean,
Born
I'm not
to be alive.
I'm not saying it was not totally warranted, but it does seem weird that he'd just be like, I just want the conflict over now that I have escalated it to the next level.
Yeah,
It's like, lady, you moved on to poo pusher lane, and now you're upset that there's gay people everywhere.
Unreal.
It really is. It's like I said, we got some stone cold fucking geniuses this week. We really lucked out. This is one of the better ones. Maybe there's. I'm just perusing.
Friend of the channel, YouTube safe slurs.
Yes, friend of the channel, poo pushing, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of these are. Now we're getting to the real shit. All right, here we go, guys. She won Tampa Bay's top spelling bee. Then the real battle began. After matinee students' eligibility came into question, her father says she was a victim.
Of course she was. Everyone's a victim.
Heading into the Tampa Bay Regional Spelling Bee in February, Amara Chipori was seen as the leading contender. The Manatee County sixth grader finished in the top 3 the year before, making it to the quarterfinals in 2024 in the National Bee before falling to the word emphatic. I don't even know what that means. Anyone know what emphatic means? Someone want to Google it? No one. Cricket.
No, I know what the next word. Yeah.
Given to suspensive judgment, delaying, or withholding judgment.
Oh, I like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna put
the woman in the last article was not emphatic.
Yeah, no, she was.
They
not.
didn't withhold judgment when they disqualified her.
Yeah, can you use it in a sentence, please? Yeah, calling your gay neighbors disgusting cigarettes is not emphatic. Several
considering the word that Amara won on this year, it's also an entertaining connection.
It
is. Shantae.
Yes, yes, it is.
Blades of Glory.
So several other local spellers were newcomers, giving Amara an edge to represent the region in the May national event. Amara 12 did not disappoint, outlasting all others to win on the championship word sachet. But a question about her eligibility arose in the spell off. People forget how fucking cutthroat these spelling bees are, though, right?
Everything involving 12-year-old is cutthroat because the parents are insane. Look at Little League games where people get in fights and punch out coaches and
but she never got to hold the trophy. Those fucking bastards. It's just a fucking takedown of an excellent speller. She could spell with the fucking best of them, and you know what? You couldn't fucking handle that a young woman of color decided that she wanted to fucking spell, and you monsters took it away from her. You fucking did this. Sorry.
I mean, I love the way they are stringing this out, to make a mystery out of why she wasn't allowed to win.
I still can't figure out why she was disqualified.
Yeah, no, I
spelling bee.
Well, she had previously.
This next name is going to be a fucking doozy. So 4 days later, the Race Foundation, which sponsored the event, announced that the runner-up, Vlada Kuznikova.
Vlada Kuznikova.
That's a gymnast name, not a speller's name.
Yeah, pretty much. She should be a figure skater, right? That's a sixth grader from Penniless Academy of Math and Science would go to the Nationals instead. The Chapuris have been fighting the decision ever since, as they should be. This is fucking nonsense. Going to the National Spelling Bee is a big fucking deal. Okay, over the past 20 years, it's drawn attention in celebrated documentaries and attracted large television audiences. Spellers spend hours a day training for the event, practicing everything from word origins to lightning round strategies. I mean, I'm telling you, these people are not fucking around.
They're dedicated.
I just want to say that if we don't find out what the turning point was, I'm going to be wicked pissed.
Yeah,
I'm now invested in this.
They got lawyers, dude. Holy shit.
Well, and what they don't tell you about these competitions is after the fact, all the kids that don't win get, shuttled into Grammarly.
No.
That becomes their job.
Friend of the channel, Grammarly. But the past two champions, Dev Shah and Bruhat Sama.
Bruhat? That's not a real name.
Come on.
It's a microbrewery. Bruhat Sama. Drink responsibly.
Delicious.
You notice there isn't a single Julie Smith in this.
No, it's
Florida
never Smith, right?
Florida spelling bee.
That's because Julie Smith doesn't have a chance of getting kicked out of the country because her parents lose their H-1B status, but I digress.
Very true.
Well, it's probably because her parents are busy making the newspaper as Florida man and woman.
Hold on, I love this quote. She could have won, N.S. Chapori, her father said. She's one of the best spellers in Florida. That's not the brag you think it is, but
I mean, what you're claiming is she's the best speller in Florida, and that's why you
king
think
of the
she should have won.
retards.
How do you make that assessment? Do you just go up to people and you're like, spell collegiate? Like,
best goddamn speller in Florida. I challenge any one of you fucking retards to go against her.
I mean, to be fair, she did in fact win a spelling competition. To be fair, she did actually win a spelling competition, so she does have something to back that up. But
yeah, but Nadia, thanks for stopping in. Friend of the channel. horror with Nads. Let's see. Yes, so they've consulted lawyers. They've made appeals to Amara's charter school, State College of Florida Collegiate, which held their local B. They sent requests for reconsideration to the Rays Foundation and Scripps. They've even sought intervention from the Florida Department of Education. And they're contemplating seeking court-ordered mediation. My daughter has not had due process. What disqualified her? Must I read this entire fucking article, Tampa Bay Times? My daughter has not had due process rights that she deserved. Chimpori, his tone was more insistent than angry. It seems like all of these organizations, they don't care about the students. They don't want to hear the truth.
The longer this goes on, the more it makes it sound like she actually was cheating. Like we're gonna find out the last line. It's like she's accused of using ChatGPT, in her pocket.
The way this is going right now, it's gonna be editor's note. The girl put a box cutter to the other girl's throat. Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah.
She's addicted to smack.
Do you want the spoiler or do you?
Yeah, give me the spoiler. I could give a shit less about the best speller in Florida.
It's hysterical. She spelled a word wrong.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm telling you.
Why did they lead with that?
Because then you don't get 500 words,
Yeah. Wait, so she's so apparently they forwarded her along.
So apparently, the spelling bee is done with a list of predetermined words.
Yes,
which seems ridiculous. And the word she spelled wrong was not on the predetermined list.
So really, this article could have been summarized as "Girl loses spelling bee."
Ahead of the prestigious spell-off, Amara asked her teacher for clarification on the rules and the list of words spellers received to study. If by chance the list gets exhausted, will we have a tiebreaker? If we do have a tiebreaker, what words could be given? The teacher explained in an email that the school would not be implementing a tiebreaker, however, mentioned that the school had an additional 150 words, which the competitors had not yet studied, available if they exhaust the list.
Look at this cheating bitch.
So
I love the top corner of that picture. It just says spells a word on stage during the regional.
So Amara and her family understood the message to mean that the school would use the entire published list before returning to the extra set, according to the Times. During the competition, the judges appeared to have skipped some words after it became clear the final two spellers had memorized the list, which is common practice for spelling bees. So they read from the additional list, and she spelled a word wrong.
Well, you know what, guys? It's
so yeah, she just lost the spelling bee. Period.
Yeah, so she lost. Hey, Dax.
What's hysterical is the word that she spelled wrong was pallbearer.
Yeah, how do you miss that one up?
Oh. Well, maybe she's lived a privileged life where she hasn't had to bury anyone. But right now, Dax, what happened in the world of sports today, bud?
Okay, Sammy. Well, as you know, the Zanuck and Abes have been doing real shitty at the Blitzball tournament this year, surprising absolutely no one. Waka, after taking some hits from his Blitzbong, quickly informed me that not having a giant water generator in their armpit of a village really doesn't allow them to get the kind of training that you have in a prestigious academy ran by the Luca Goers, of course. So after much public shame and humiliation, they were quickly laughed off the premises and went back to Luca Village to get drunk about it.
Wow. Incredible. Thank you for that. That was riveting. And
for all you Final Fantasy X fans out there,
I have a question. How are people handling the situation with Titus and whether or not he falls into the salary cap for the Blitzball League?
Oh,
his
excellent question.
He doesn't.
And it was such a good question, it killed him.
Andy, that was very unaphetic of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we live and die by the words, you know.
Dax, blink twice if you need help.
What?
Damn it, he's a cartoon.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, now we can. All right, you're good. Just making sure that you live. Okay, so yeah. So I'm sorry, Amara. Learn how to spell disqualified.
Yeah.
That's what you get. Here's another headline that caught my eye. And I attended orgasm camp in Joshua Tree. Here's what I learned about great sex.
That's a crazy spin on the Boy Scouts, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It was like we just used to call it the Boy Scouts, and
Bruh, I gotta say, I'm looking at her picture of the author. It looks like she's had a lot of practice. A lot. Up top. Scroll up.
Oh yeah.
Jana Hawking.
Hawking on.
Yeah. Oof, magoof. I don't even know if I want the video. Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, can't do that.
Yeah, do tell.
Sorry about that, YouTube. We already had that trouble with the Kanye incident
in the background.
Where
this is what happens when Sammy's like horror articles have a slow news day.
Yeah, well, we do love horrors on this channel, but they're so fun to read about. They're great to make fun of. I will slut shame the shit out of people on this channel. That is my God-given right.
Women shell out $15,000 to learn how to orgasm. I mean,
speaking as a man, it's about fucking time. You guys, women have been so late to the party.
And in some cases, never get to the party. But I digress.
I've had 5 since the show started. No, seriously.
Always tuning.
Friend of the channel, orgasms.
That's just such a weird phrase. Learn how to.
Yeah. No, I does anyone have to like teach you how to orgasm? Like the Cub Scout master comes in and then
Oh God.
Kind of feels like you have to pee, but
this is how Sammy learned.
I was gonna say most women just go to that special store for $30 and they could.
I was never diddled by my Cub Scout master, no matter what I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sound so disappointed.
Just
He's
never
like,
noticed.
Was I not good enough for you?
By the way,
Seriously, I tried everything. I was even an altar boy. Fuck, just could not get diddled.
Yeah,
I had to wait for a fucking girl to do it.
Oh, gay.
I know. All right, I can't tell you the exact location. Well, that's probably why you're having trouble having orgasms there, lady. But the organizers of this retreat are serious.
Even I couldn't find the man in the boat.
Yeah,
and I'm part of it. And he's like doing the report, and he's like, I can't even find the man in the boat, and I'm doing a report on this.
I can't find my own clit.
It's an expose.
I knew this one was gonna be fun. Oh, she looks like a hippy dippy type.
That's a very low cut.
Yeah.
Shawl.
Friend of the channel. Boobies.
How many times did they have to arrange that to make sure there was no nipples showing?
Oh,
I know, right?
She was going like, you guys can see my nipples, right? And they're like,
Rick Costa, that is an excellent point. I wonder if she's on Blue Sky.
oh, she's got to be right. Well, maybe we'll find out.
We'll find out.
We have Boobies, friend of the channel. Friend of the channel. Sorry, I'm just really excited about Boobies.
So
15 paid orgasms.
I never get tired of that clip.
Oh,
oh, hey ho, hey ho.
Camp
See,
orgasm.
there was another shot that was very carefully
And of course,
placed.
you show that picture right as my wife walks by my desk.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Woohoo!
No, pro tip to single men that might be dating questionably aged women: always look at the neck. The neck is the window
true.
into a woman's age.
Questionably aged.
What Mo means is deceptively aged.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
It's like
just
you
waiting
can,
for-
Deceptively aged.
you can tighten everything up except for that neck. So
I'm
if it
just
looks like an
waiting for you to get
ostrich,
to the next sentence.
Yeah. Who's forking over that kind of cash to find the big O? Oh, this is great. I was prepared to scoff. I mean, I got a $50 vibrator that gets the job done efficiently, I might add.
There's journalism for you right there.
Brag.
How's that
Why
for good
spit-
journalism? Let me insert my own sex life into this article I'm doing.
Also,
Yeah.
what's going on with my
I
camera?
like that this chick writing the article is clearly a consumer watchdog who doesn't like that these women are being fleeced for $1,500. It's just not going to let it get away.
Yeah,
by the
this
way,
is,
ladies, you don't even have to spend $50. Just get a free phone from Verizon. Call yourself a bunch of times. You'll get there.
it's true. It's true. But I was wrong. So very gloriously wrong.
Ew.
Turns out I'd never actually had an orgasm.
Yeah. Okay. Camp orgasm. I passed on the $15,000 7-day retreat overseas and settled for the 3-day $750 introductory one. Good Lord. If that was the starter, I can't even imagine what would happen at the Big Kahuna. This wasn't just an orgasm retreat. It was a full-blown sexual awakening. Not just for me, but for the 16 other women there. They weren't all exhibitionists like I shamelessly assumed. These were women from all walks of life, all different ages, with one shared desire to feel sexual again.
They're from all walks of life, but they all walked the same at the end, like John.
Yep.
Wayne. Yes.
What is it? Why was the Avon lady walking funny, Mo? Because her lipstick.
Oh,
nothing.
Yes.
Cricket.
Yeah,
Crickets.
even Andy actually emoted for once. I've never seen him emote before.
I don't get it.
That's Katie's job.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's so hurtful because this is a Maybelline family.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I should have asked before.
Amway or nothing.
Oh,
You are now a
I'm-
victim. Congratulations.
I'm
feel it.
embarrassed, frankly.
You can tell the person who wrote this article is white though, because who says news flash?
Yeah.
No,
News
yeah, no.
This
There's
is
far
what you
too
need.
many things in like parentheses and like quotations. Like this is turning was like she thinks she's the gal from Sex and the City.
Yes. Oh my god.
She's no Samantha, I'll tell you that.
Wait, are they at Galaxy's Edge? Is the orgasm camp at Galaxy's Edge? Is this?
No, that would imply
Oh.
Galaxy's Edge has something fun.
What is that?
Hey,
picture?
they're gonna have Luke Skywalker and R2D2 now. 7 years too late, but
That, you know what
gonna
that picture is, Goat? That's when they're trying to get a woman to orgasm, they say, look at this picture, and if you can still get to where you need to get going, you have won.
You have made
It's the
it.
Cobra- yes, you've made it. If you look at this looks like a like backup dancers to the village people,
Yeah, everybody in this picture appears to be insufferable in their own like specific way.
They
Like,
all
hi, I'm
have-
the guy who wears a scarf all the time. I'm the guy who dresses like I'm on a boat, but I don't fucking own one. I wear a tap out shirt every single day. I'm the other girl in Heart. I am.
I mean, several of them
I-
look like they should be sworn at by a lady in Florida and
Oh yeah.
have their dog shit.
It's so funny. The guy on the right looks like he just got finished moving all their shit into the commune. Yeah. Everybody else looks like they walk around grocery stores with upside down pineapples like for a long.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro,
The
they're
way that
part
this
of
guy, the
fucking
guy,
team.
the guy in the sailor hat the way that his jeans are folded it was like me and this guy have nothing in common.
He's like, I'm gonna wear
I mean,
capris whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
he's
and that's
one
what
of the
that
ones
chick
look-
from Fort Lauderdale had to deal with. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the
He's
little.
one of the ones that looks like the
biker dude,
neighbor's
though.
white
He's cool.
Mercedes is parked on his lawn.
Yep.
no, he sells hot dogs in LA, but it's not a hot dog, it's a fucking salad. You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, we put pickles on it and diced tomatoes, and you're like, no, just mustard would be fine, dork.
A deconstructed vegan hot dog. Yeah.
You know what it looks like? Here's who we have. We have gay Andrew Tate. We're starting at the bottom where we're going clockwise.
Andrew
Tate, gay Mark Cuban, Dollar Store AOC, gay House MD, gay Tom. What's the Bill Murray movie?
Willem Dafoe from
Life Aquatic.
The Life Aquatic, and then
Yep.
gay Roseanne Barr. And then you have the guy that helped them move all their shit in. So
half of them have not enough sleeves. The other have too much sleeves.
Yeah, no, there's an odd sleeve distribution throughout this, and they totally all met at orgasm camp, right? Like that's that's how you got this motley crew.
The dude in the leather jacket has sandals on.
Oh,
shut
What the fuck?
I just
didn't even notice that. I was scrolled up. I hate everybody in this fucking picture.
So I just want to know from the male perspective, if your significant other announced that they were going to spend $15,000 to go to an orgasm camp run by these people,
fucking people,
guys, what would your reaction be?
I'd be like, this guy, he wears a scarf.
Have fun.
Fucking Josh.
I mean, assuming you could afford $15,000 without it being a big deal. So the money's not an issue. She just announced that she's going to spend 7 days overseas to hang out with these people at an orgasm camp.
Yeah, just stay there.
Literally, don't
This
come
is
back.
like all the
Yeah.
French archetypes.
Well,
Yeah.
at least she didn't ask to get a train ran on her by 100 dudes in the same day. So it's all a part of perspective.
Yeah,
I mean-
I don't think the power bottom trio here was going to be helping anybody out in that department.
I mean, the only thing I can think of that would salvage this is you just look at it and go, well, they're all gay, so that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be like, oh, these are the people.
In related news, I am not looking forward to the Thunderbolts, but continue.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is what they call the Avengers now. You know, it's like after Captain America retired.
No, I get it.
You got Life Aquad Dick.
Retired
seriously,
Bill
dude,
Goldberg at the right there. Yes.
Oh God! Like I said, every one of these people, like I would rather put a gun in my mouth than have a conversation with any of them. I'm like, I wonder what flavor my shotgun is. Ooh, cherry red. Let's see. Despite the ongoing narrative, women don't just wake up one day and go, "Yep, that'll do." We crave sex. We miss it when it's gone.
We were born in.
But sometimes, due to age, life circumstances, or plummeting hormone levels, we lose the tools and the confidence to find our way back to it. Thankfully, this retreat offered one hell of a roadmap. I am aroused. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Oh,
I was just about to
Damn.
say, this chick is definitely 30 years older than you're imagining her in your head.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Pop quiz, hot shot. Where does old girl's boobs begin, and where does her stomach begin?
How many creases can you find?
Look up. Where's her tits? Where's her belly?
I don't know. And she appears to be like tied up and Nana, no, Nana.
I think he's in the process of tying her up, but
Yeah, he's like, I'm Sergeant Bilko.
Oh my god! Because there's
I'm here
just
for
old and
your
there's
aunt.
no muscle left. It just is cutting through her like fatty underarm area.
And I thought
how
they
is that
smelled
the
bad
selling
on the
marketing?
outside.
Like they couldn't find someone better to be in the photo
Because attractive people don't spend $15,000
Yeah, yeah.
to get
Attractive people don't have problems having orgasms. They,
Yeah, I don't think Russell Brand ever had to attend a camp like this.
yeah. Russell Brand's like, excuse me, where's the easy pussy?
Yeah.
Oh, everywhere. Cool.
Russell Brand might have been the guy that founded this camp. Now that you mention it,
Yeah. It was telling them to stroke the furry wall. So Pamela Madison, self-proclaimed erotic genius, and her team at Back to the Body promised certified somatic sex educators. Somatic. I don't even know what that means. Erotic play, hands-on workshops, tantric meditations, and even live demonstrations. Oh, all right.
Does that word have a different meaning than I know? Because that makes no sense if it's.
there's sadly quite a bit of integrity here because everybody in this is hideous. At least you know it's not them like skating by on looks. Like obviously, the work speaks for itself.
She's like, I came,
was gonna say,
I saw, I came again.
Came against my will.
I've been out of the game for over 2 decades, but how much are 3 Long Islands anymore? I mean, seriously, you can learn how to have an orgasm real cheap. I mean, unless you get pregnant, then it gets kind of expensive. But
yeah,
but
it's not $750.
Teasing,
I mean,
receiving, show and tells, fantasy in enactments, role play. Okay, role play. No, I thought it was going to be role play, but okay.
They say me hung up on role play. Oh, rope play.
Rope play. Yeah, the guys have to get through trying to push rope when they see what these people look like,
and then they shoot rope, and then. Gross. Decadent meals
in between. I'd be like, ugh, I'm put off. No eating.
Yeah,
they're clearly eating off of one another.
Gross.
By the way, this place smells like shit, right? Like, you know, this place doesn't smell good at all. It was like the sex ed class of horny teenagers' dreams, or in this case, a suburban mom's. I feel so gross, like reading.
You know what? I guarantee you, they have a palette of Febreze that is like on save and subscribe on a 5-day like turnaround.
I'm looking at the live demonstrations, and yet she's like, no, I changed my mind. They're not really into like exhibitionism and voyeurism, honest.
Yes, this is Claude. He's going to fuck in front of you now. He will show you how it's done. Good, Claude. Good. Don't forget to flex the glutes. Yes. Now whisper in her ear and say she's just as beautiful as the day you met her.
I'm getting mad. Stop. It's making me. I'm not easily offended. I'm fucking grossed out right now.
I know.
Oh, I'm not grossed out. I'm just really amused at how people can be parted from their way too much money.
Yeah, people are. That's why you got to get monetized. People are just like begging to give their fucking money away at this point.
This is the age bracket.
I want to have an orgasm at Joshua Tree. Let's see. It's a woman's only retreat, except for the one glorious exception. Court Vox.
Then why were there 4 or 5 guys in that picture?
I don't know. Well, you never know these days. A male practitioner whom you'll hear more about soon. Trust me, he earns his place. I'm gonna have to take a shower after this. This is disgusting.
Male practitioner, aka gigolo.
Welcome to the pleasure hub. Ugh.
Why is it always in a desert as well?
Yeah,
they can't escape.
And why are you serving fucking seafood in the desert?
Yeah, that was my immediate thought. I was like, "Oh, I'm very concerned about whether or not those oysters are safe."
It's to mask the smell.
It's fucking good one. What a coincidence! I too am a self-proclaimed erotic genius.
Well, get to work parting people from $15,000 a pop.
Hey, buddy, thanks for dropping in.
Andy was absolutely correct. It's to mask the smell. When you have clams, on a half shell to mask the smell. It's
like, why do I smell the sea? Why do you like we're 2,000 miles inland. It's the fresh seafood. That's what it is.
And judging by the woman running the joint, you could probably hear the sea too. If,
Dude,
Guys,
you see
I
that
don't know
picture?
if we're going to be able to get to other stories. Like, I can't. It's like a car accident. I can't.
It's, so, it's not only because the woman who wrote the article is writing the article like she's a high school junior in the TARD class.
Yeah.
Dude,
Lots
the
of
picture says, I didn't expect my first sexual aha moment to come from a plate of meat and cheese.
Bro.
What?
She sounds like Franny from It's Always Sunny.
God damn it.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's the whole
Enemy
isn't
of
there
the
whole thing about
channel. This.
oysters?
All of this. None of this is good. Okay.
Bro.
Moving on. All right. I'm just going to. Something's creeping its way up. I'm trying to push it back down. It feels like it's my dinner.
Bring on the next photo.
Notice how she's gotten more hedonistic as it's gone down, because she can't even talk about eating a meal now without turning into like this allegory for seizing sexual pleasure.
Well, oysters are. There's a whole rumor that oysters are supposed to increase your libido, except there's zero proof that it exists, except that people believe it exists. So, therefore, it's probably
that's just a way to sell more oysters, I think.
Oysters,
yeah, that's just one of the lies that Big Oyster tells you. You know,
oysters equal. I'm supposed to feel sexy in this moment.
Yeah, let me eat these boogers out of a shell. That'll roll
yes,
into
thank
the
you. It's like we got roof shingles with a big plate of snot. Enjoy. And it'll make you want to.
They would.
Your
They would hate me at that thing. I would walk through the front door on day one and be like, "Yeah, I'm allergic to shellfish."
If you can slurp down an oyster, you can fuck anything.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. It was like, I just ate a plate of oysters. You want your salad tossed? It's already gross.
No oysters.
Oh God, I'm actually. And this is.
What's funny to me is that
before,
Sammy,
like I do feel physically ill reading this.
What's funny to me is that Sammy brings these things up, and I think they're hysterically funny, and he is nauseous by the end every time.
Oh yeah. Oh my God! After
he keeps doing it to
OnlyFans
himself.
Girl one, after the OnlyFans Girl one, where like we realized why she skipped lunch that day, I was not right for quite some time. I was not okay. Oh, when we
Apparently, he also got nauseous and had to step out for a minute.
Sorry,
but I find it funny that you keep doing this to yourself. I mean, it'd be one thing if like my amusement and sadism continued to bring these to this on a regular basis, but you're the one finding these articles and making yourself.
All I do is read the fucking headlines, Goat. I know. I don't do this on purpose. I didn't wake up this morning and go like, I'm gonna gross myself out today. No, it just happens. Hi, Mo.
Wait,
hold on. We got
enemy of the channel, StreamYard.
No worries. Hold on.
Word up.
Mo's back.
Wasn't breaking news when he left, but it's breaking news when he comes back.
It was so nice to not have to look at all these ugly people trying to explain away.
I'm so afraid to scroll down and see what this picture is going to be. So
do it.
Well, they're talking about charcuterie and ugly people having sex, so we know it's going to be thinly sliced.
They're talking about taking what they want by force. So let's do it.
I guess I do. Okay. It all kicked off late Friday afternoon when I pulled up a dusty desert road to a stunning retreat nestled among cacti and Joshua trees. The vibe was instantly warm and welcoming. And the charcuterie friend of the channel, charcuterie board made by the retreat's personal chef Amber Linder was outrageous. Meghan Markle's fruit platters could never.
Did she just want to name drop? Like, I don't understand the point of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
because we know about Meghan Markle, and like the first thing that comes to mind is her fruit platters, right? Like,
Personal
nothing
attack.
else. Yeah. I hope that Meghan Markle like read this and she was like, "What the fuck?"
I hope it
And then
helps her
she
fruit
was,
platter
and then she
business.
was like, "I got $15,000 to drop on one of these."
Yeah. Okay. No.
That may not be erotic, but no. To pass out, like she could be having a seizure.
Okay, but before I could even devour a slice of cheddar, Pamelia stopped us and asked us to observe how we approached the feast.
Did you just pronounce her name Pamelia?
Yeah.
That's her name.
Amelia.
Pamela. Pamela, sorry.
Cool though.
All right. You got me. Pamelia. I like Pamelia better.
I like Pamelia too.
I mean, it does have more of a porn name, which seems
It's
appropriate.
more approachable. So Pammy stopped us and
Please for
asked us to
staying
observe
consistent with the theme tonight.
how we approached the feast. Did we hang back politely or dive in and claim what we wanted? I thought my greedy approach would land me in trouble, but no. Pamela applauded it.
You good?
This annoys the shit out of me so much.
I love this. I love the idea that somebody went and just loaded up a cocktail napkin. Like, no, do it again, but sexy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found the Borson cheese and I was like,
this woman immediately like came home and divorced her husband, right? Yeah. Like this. I'm waiting for that.
This woman was single to start with. Let's be honest.
Yeah, okay, but
like
no.
Swiss.
Pamela applauded it. Women, she explained, are so conditioned to take what's left, to make do with the scraps. It is time to push forward and take what we desire, whether it's the last piece of prosciutto or mind-blowing sex.
As a writer, she should know the connotations of dangly meat when talking about sex with women.
I always like. I have a massive erection whenever I go to my fridge and make a sandwich. It's so. I'm always mixing up prosciutto and orgasms, so I understand.
What I find entertaining is that they start off this whole thing talking about like women need to be more assertive and aggressive, but the one picture we've seen so far is a woman like being submissive while she gets tied up.
Even the picture underneath is a submission.
Well, and she's 3 steps away from making this dude a sandwich. She's at the board. Yeah.
Here's the problem. When I make myself a ham sandwich, the ham isn't hanging out a foot below the sandwich.
This wasn't just an orgasm retreat. It was a full-blown sexual awakening.
Look how everybody's taking their feet off the ground. They know it's disgusting. Like everybody's.
Yeah, right.
I don't even see any of the people in the background, but I can tell they're ugly by their feet.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They got like varicose veins or
no,
fucking no ankles or yeah.
Well, when they said of all ages, there's not a single person here under 50.
No way.
What if it was named Boots?
I didn't expect my first sexual aha moment to come from a plate of meat and cheese. That if I could get something on my tombstone, it would be that. After dinner, we gathered in the temple, a cozy room lined with cushions, and shared reasons for being there. I won't betray anyone's privacy, but let's say these women's weren't there for kicks. Many were healing from trauma. Some hadn't felt sexual in decades. It was raw. It was bonding. And it set the tone. The next day...
I have to vent for a second, and I'll keep it really
Please,
short, but this
do.
pisses me off.
Go.
An unpleasant experience is not trauma.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Also, eat a salad. Thank you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you, and people might actually want to stick their charcuterie in your board. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of these people are in their 50s. Like, I figure once you break 50, like a little a little cushion for the pushing is fine.
Yeah. Once you break 50, and let's also say, let's just say the prosciutto isn't falling out of the sky anymore. You gotta take what you can get.
It could be falling out of your pants, though.
But like, I haven't felt sexual in decades. One is your fault. Like, it shouldn't take a $15,000 retreat for you to, not with your spouse, to do something about it. And two, it's not trauma. It's just It's just life. Like, you're tired. You're old.
Holy shit! Is
Yeah,
there ever a
you
room
get
that ever
fucked over,
needed a
you're 50.
Molotov cocktail in my life?
Do you think the blindfolds were at their request when you get in there and you see what you paid for?
I'd be like,
no, it's because they all don't want to look at each other.
Yeah, I'll take the clothespin. Thank you very much for my nose. I don't know if it's the oysters or the company, but yeah.
Ew. Says we started the first session in robes and underwear.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you take the cheap, rush job. You don't get to know each other first.
Okay. Don't
one more
scroll
thing.
down,
Again, I know
please.
I've been saying this. This place smells like shit. Okay.
Oh, it totally smells like a bag full of armpits.
Oh,
left out in the
Jesus
sun. No,
Christ.
no, man,
Nana,
the heart
no.
fell off. Damn. I saw them play at the Kennedy Center.
She should change that to her LinkedIn profile if she's so proud of it.
Expect me to masturbate to this?
It's like cottage cheese with a wig.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
We started the first.
I hate to
session in
tell you
robes
guys,
and
but
underwear.
you're all going to be there someday.
Yeah, but and when it happens to me, if it hasn't happened already, I'm not gonna go, wow, I really got fucked over here. I'm gonna recognize that I'm an old person, and
Yeah.
I will just,
Okay, with that, I got an active imagination and a fully stocked bar. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. I can do bad all on my own.
It's just,
Though it didn't take
people-
long for many of us shed our layers and embrace the vulnerability.
Yeah.
I wore a floaty pink floral Camilla. This is set to feel feminine again. Something I sometimes lose touch with in my career.
I'm reading
But,
your writing. No, you don't.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah, no, trust me, everyone is fucking bored to death with you at this point, lady. It was like, but inspired by the women around me, I soon swapped my silk for lace underwear and felt more like myself than I had in years.
I gave in to peer pressure and felt better.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, wear whatever you want. No one tells like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like she changed her underwear and she felt renewed.
Yeah.
The next paragraph is a literary.
Yeah, the next paragraph is
Disgusting.
One early exercise was the lotus lift. We sat back with a partner and one hand on our chest, the other cupping our vulva, swaying in sync. We answered three big questions. Who am I? What do I want? What's getting in my way?
I now can't decide if I'm more entertained by this article or by how good disgusted you guys are with the article.
No,
Either way, it's funny as hell.
It's I mean, what can you say, really?
yeah, I know. She's got like this look on her face, like she just cut a huge beefer. Like,
oh,
she
trying to
had
figure out what
Indian
the-
food.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
trying to figure out what the hell he's doing.
he looks like he's about ready to pole start her ass or something.
It's like, how did you shove this whole rope up here?
The retreat didn't feel pornographic, despite the fact that in order to
What-
be
what-
comfortable,
what-
I had to change my underwear.
Okay.
didn't
The
feel
next
pornographic. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, the good one. Who am I? Why am I here? What the hell is happening?
Some of these people absolutely have dementia, mind you.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's about the price, honey. Now I'll admit I've never spoken to my vulva before. Me either. You know?
I can only imagine it sounded like this.
Yeah. It's like kill me. Kill me.
It pains me to know there's so many women who haven't had a conversation with their vulva.
Yeah,
we got to change that.
Okay.
Judging by most of the girls in here, it's probably like the Muppets that go yip 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 yip.
No, it's definitely like the old dudes in the balcony.
But with Pamela's calming voice and the right music, I felt tingles.
You know, I'm beginning to think that maybe her loss of sexuality had more to do with her choice of partners, and maybe she's just really into Pamela.
Yeah, I was also has she considered the fact that she sucks? Like that's you could have brought that in consideration. Maybe no one wants to spend time with you and your tingling vulva.
No, but when she was talking about, she's trying to ingratiate herself to the readers of her article. She's like, "Oh, it could just be a $50 dildo." I'm like, "Is it gas powered?" I'm like, "Last time I checked, yeah." I was like, "That's kind of expensive." I'm like,
I just bought a snowblower for like $40. Okay, like what are you doing?
Milwaukee is breaking into the market.
How many D-cell batteries are in that thing?
Yeah, she's like one step away from having a belt sander in the bedroom.
Yeah,
to feel something.
I hate to tell you who are on the opposite ends of the gender spectrum, but $50 for a vibrator is really cheap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Devastating.
I'll have to ask BWG about that next time I see him.
Yeah, we're talking like they're available like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. If you want them gold plated, you can go into the thousands.
Oh, see, there's a spectrum though. Like it depends on how intense is this vibrator you're going for.
I mean, she said it was working for her really well. So,
all right, if you need to get a vibrator / something that'll jumpstart your car in the winter, all right, probably you're the problem. I'm just gonna say.
I bought a jackhammer. Let's see. This was an erotic ritual, yes, but also a deeply emotional one. I let go of my hang-ups, all about cellulite and wobbly bits.
All right, I'm done.
I stopped overthinking. I just felt it. Oh Lord, I've gone woohoo, and I've gone woo-woo, and I'm surprisingly not mad about it. Pamela called the room a pleasure hub. And weirdly, it was.
Tell me that's the top of somebody's head, please.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
What that face? Oh my god.
It's like those commercials for like the medication, like with the old people dancing, but it's in color.
Yeah. Yeah, like don't take Stinkadil if you're allergic to Stinkadil.
May lead to excessive vulva cupping.
Okay, I now have absolute proof that Pamela is not, in fact, a sexual genius because this next paragraph is totally wrong.
Pamela called the room a pleasure hub, and weirdly it was a room full of women tapping into the desire without shame or societal pressure. Powerful stuff. She reminded us that our vulvas are wired for pleasure. Fun fact, they are filled with serotonin, dopamine, the works.
Fun fact, they are not. Serotonin and dopamine are in your brain, period.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
that would make
That's I don't know how to
see the issue here is that Sammy, you should not be having conversations with your vulva. You should be having conversations with your wife's vulva.
Who says I don't?
Yeah, the only conversations you'd be having with your wife's vulva is doing impressions like Michael Winslow. Like,
you guys would be astounded at the body parts I talk to.
Lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
Yes.
Yeah, I love how I made a reference to a Police Academy movie that's 40 years old. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, you know.
I do have to say
everyone
that
is all in their 20s.
It's a classic.
I do have to say that if this writer were not so terrible, this might be.
Yeah, this is and over with or with over 10,000 nerve endings in the clitoris alone. We really ought to put them to better use. You could feel the energy shift. There was a buzz in the air. Like we just collectively remembered who the hell we were. Power to the pussy. Okay, I'm getting carried away. I've been regretting this, and probably will regret it further. But I will scroll
We've
down.
been getting carried away.
Actually,
I mean, she's got clothes on this time.
Yeah.
Hey,
I didn't recognize you without all of your rope.
I don't know why they showed the comeback of the Roseanne show, but you know, I digress.
Yeah.
They even say powerful stuff. A room full of women tapping into desire without shame or societal pressure. Powerful stuff.
I know. Showing you the rope.
Yeah, I do have to
came
say,
the
for a
king.
whole lot on women taking control, there's a lot of tying up going on here. I think we know. Oh yeah, I discovered I like rope play. We couldn't tell from the pictures you chose.
We lay blindfolded on the mats while the practitioners use feathers, shells, and soft touches to arouse our skin. All time. Excuse me. All timed to deep house beats. I wanted to stop mid-session just to Shazam the music. I hate this. Then came the ropes.
I can't.
Court tied me up, pinned me down respectfully, and growled in my ear. That's something I discovered. I like rope play a lot.
This is a feminist trying desperately to justify the fact that she actually likes being dominated.
Yeah, 100.
He
100%.
dominated me respectfully.
Who knew? As Pamela later explained, the retreat was designed to desensify, or what is it?
Demystify.
Demystify.
We've all been desensified about
Yeah,
that hour. Yeah.
I'm pretty mystified as well. So
yeah, I was gonna say my brain is mush after this, but what to offer ours in the sexual world, whether that be spanking, ropes, edging. We don't know what we like until we experience it. Well, my name is
brilliant,
Shanna Hawking, and I'm an insufferable twat. I mean, and it turns out I like ropes.
it's the caption for the picture. Nice. That's
My God, what could this possibly? Ladies, do you often put roses by your vulva?
The thorns, man.
All I could think of is the thorns.
Guys, I have so many other stories. I had no idea that this was going to be the one that we latched onto.
A bunch of ugly people having sex wouldn't have legs. Are you? Surely you jest.
Well, you know, like I said, I only read the headlines. I wasn't expecting it to be this obnoxious, but boy, am I glad. The next.
I mean, I haven't laughed this much all day. So
no, this is great.
Oh.
Our bodies were covered in fruit, flowers, and crystals. Sounds silly, I know.
Yes, it does.
Because it is.
What a waste of good fruit.
But when the blindfolds came off, I never felt more feminine or more beautiful. As I looked around the room and saw other women of all shapes and sizes, ages, beautifully adorned with similar objects, really feeling magical. I actually started crying. It was a room full of women reclaiming their naked bodies. And let me remind you, these weren't extroverts. These were women you would see at the local cafe or supermarket, really stepping outside of their comfort zones. Hit me in the feels.
Is she saying that like all women at the local cafe are like introverts?
I
mean,
guess.
the implication seems to be here that like women in general are just mousy little introverted.
Yeah, it's very assuming. Who even was I anymore?
A really terrible writer who somehow managed to get a job doing this.
Sex ed.
I've never read an article where somebody was so afraid to go past 10 words in a sentence. They're like, commas scare me.
I know.
Oh, ooh, man, what's up with Samuel L. Jackson? Oh, my bad.
You gotta talk to your vulva, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's Samuel Waxon.
I love that this ends with
Sunday morning, we were greeted by Dr. Maria Oloco, a firecracker of a urologist on a mission to destigmatize women's sexual health. She was fierce, funny, and deeply informative. Top takeaways: labia shrink with age. Hold up on the cosmetic labia surgery.
They don't.
Go that
they
through.
don't.
Keep that in there. If it's happening naturally, ladies. Clean your bits and ditch any doctor who tells you to just pour a glass of wine to get it in the mood. If it's feeling painful to have sex.
What hole are we talking about at this point? All right.
I don't want a
hole in my brain that's been born from this article.
Apparently that remedy is told to far too many women. Would you say that to someone having a heart attack? She asked. Fair point. That would be an odd thing to say to someone having a heart attack. Don't worry, sir. Your labia will shrink naturally with time.
I think she's referencing the just get drunk if it hurts to have sex.
Yeah, I know.
But the thing is,
oh.
I don't know anyone that's ever been told that by a doctor.
Oh my god!
Friend of the channel, cottage cheese.
Holy shit!
But this woman's
not
definitely
friend
not
of my
paid
channel.
As Dr. Maria took a gander at Pamela's asshole.
So I do have to say, I had a coworker once who had 5 children, and I was sorting through a bunch of books, and there was a book on anatomy designed for teenagers, and I handed it to her and said, "Do you want to embarrass your daughter?" Because I thought it was funny. And she opened it up and looked at it and said, "Is that what I look like?" And I was like, "You have 5 children and you don't know what your anatomy is?" She's like, "Nope."
Damn.
And then the camera panned over to Pamelia and a book fell out of her vagina called War and Peace.
It is just very weird how many women, at least of a certain age, are so uncomfortable. They have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Pretty much.
Mrs. Sparkles is like,
yes,
it just keeps getting worse.
I'm sorry, Sparkles. We're in it for the long run now. I can't stop.
Oh,
Dr.
God
Maria
damn it.
gave me a
You
live
could, though.
anatomy lesson.
You really could.
Using Pamela as her model. Yep. Pants off, spread eagle on the table. It was confronting, but honestly fascinating. I
learned I have no idea what's going on downstairs.
Than I ever did in high school sex ed. And it was and then you got Frankenstein over here. Dusting the muff off with some roses.
That's what you have to do. That we're running out of bees.
Was this before or after he growled in her ear?
I mean, she's not tied up there, so I think the tying up came before the roses.
She's tied up.
She's tied up. There's rope right there.
There's rope on that leg.
Oh yeah.
But didn't they say that the rope came before the blindfolding and the roses and the crystals and the...
Oh my goodness!
It's like an eyes wide shut thing.
Oh gosh. Fidelio.
Bro, it says yes, there was nudity. Yes, there was insertion. And yes, it ended in an orgasm, but it surprisingly didn't feel pornographic.
She has used that sentence repeatedly. It wasn't pornographic, it was educational.
That's like the one thing where, you know, people are telling you about like their weird gatherings and they're always like, it's not a cult. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. Like this is very much what this feels like to me.
But hey, everybody, here's my wife suspended from the ceiling and her left leg looks like
No,
a beard
I'm
in
sorry.
her hand.
There was no penetration, no penetration and no oral, but there was insertion. It's like a car wreck. I kind of want to know, but I really don't.
I'm so good on this.
But if there's insertion,
you were treated
isn't
to
there
a rope
penetration?
show. What would you say?
It says no penetration, but then the next sentence says there was insertion.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Understands words. I don't think she's a very good writer. Like if you go and you say my wife's a writer, she's a journalist. This isn't what you're thinking.
Well, if you're a complete whore, you can be inserted without being penetrated. You can get, much like playing the game Operation, you can get Charlie Horse.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean insertion, but no penetration implies something went in there, but
you weren't touching the sides.
Yeah, and then after he's done, he's like, Charlie Horse, $1,000. Yeah.
It is 1/2 the hour, and per usual, Goat has gifted us with a weather report. Take it away, Goat.
Well, Sammy. April comes she will, and here comes the rain again. Luckily, spring rain and spring babies come together, so it's worth it. If you were caught up in the country, let it rain, because you also get kids. Why should I be sad about the weather when we've got baby love? Gray skies can be ignored in favor of white rabbits. You can play with goslings and dream of sheep. It's also the perfect time of year to be a chick magnet. Happy days, Sammy.
Gotta love it. She's kept this going for as long as she's been the co-host. I'm wondering how long she can keep it up. But thank you very much, Goat. Let's get back into the ickiness. That night, we were treated to a rope show where Pamela was hoisted in the air by Court using advanced shibari techniques. It was erotic, artistic, and oddly moving. I sat front and center. Note to self: find a man with rope skills.
See, I told you she was single.
Oh my God, you can hear that poor thing like creaking. But the piece de resistance came the next morning. Literally, a live sexological body work section. Ugh. No penetration, no oral. Just Court pleasuring Pamela slowly, intentionally, in front of us all. Yes, there was nudity. Yes, there was insertion. And yes, it ended in an orgasm. But surprisingly, it didn't feel pornographic. More educational.
What the fuck does she keep saying that?
I don't know. Because it's not a cult, right? It's not a cult.
Yeah, left on the cutting room floor it sounded like somebody shoving a raincoat into a garbage disposal.
Oh my God! Look at the tramp stamp. Oh.
So two things that another two things that amuse me about this. One, she's supposed to be the sex genius, and yet he's apparently doing all the work.
Yeah. Well, that's why she's a genius. Don't work hard, work smart.
And and number two, if you run a business that is entirely built around the idea of orgasm, even if you're not in the mood, I suspect you're going to fake it.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing this whole, educational class, and you don't get off, that kind of ruins your weekend, the rest of the weekend, doesn't it?
That would put a damper on things. Yeah, it's just a bunch of like elderly women just like all lying to each other, like, yeah, I totally came.
Yeah, no, that would be something I'd pay $15,000 for, is to have things happen and there's more to left.
Yeah, if I'm paying $15,000,
more to left. Yeah. So.
Let's see. It was a lesson in receiving, in drawing out the pleasure in riding every curve on the wave to climax. Not just rushing to the end. It was sensual, intimate, and weirdly, at the point, I got a little bored. What? What? That's how normalized everything had become.
Everything had become normalized. I haven't had sex in years, but everything got so normalized in less than a day that I got bored.
Hopefully she won't have sex for another 20 years.
We chat about it over lunch, as you do. And then came to the final act, fantasy play. This time, Pamela and Court acted out a teacher-student scenario. Oh.
Because that's healthy.
Touch, teasing, and words. The most underrated sex tool of them all.
No.
I wish all of
She's
this.
not bad looking.
About this.
You know, by the end of the retreat, I was exhausted in the best way. I'd stepped so far outside my comfort zone, I couldn't even see it anymore. But I left empowered, inspired by women taking their pleasure seriously and reclaiming it.
I just read ahead
to their own terms. Guys, I'm like physically exhausted now. There's one thing that I learned. Women don't lose their desire with age. We just lose access to it. But as Pamela reminded us, her own mother had her last orgasm at 90.
On her deathbed, she's
why
talking
do
to her
you
mom.
know
It's just like,
that?
Mom, I love you. Don't go into the great beyond.
Titanic sank.
I was like,
Your grandmother's like,
And that's how she died. It only gets better. Thank Christ there's a comment section. Let's
Oh, we gotta see this.
See, that guy right there, Publius Cornelius has more acumen
the rope
for writing.
swing looks like a longshoreman loading a sack of soybeans. They couldn't get someone decent looking to demonstrate for that kind of money. What a turnoff!
The best part is edited. He had
That
to,
was
he had to
that
tune
was
it up
definitely a
little bit.
guy leaving that comment because
Totally
totally
I
doesn't.
thought
get the
they were
point.
hoisting her to the bed.
bed.
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh, let's go down this list. Oh, we gotta see.
Oh
this.
yeah, this might be the only story like we get. I had so many other stories, but this is just the gift that keeps on giving. Just
Please
when
let it
you
stop,
thought the
Keenan.
post couldn't get any stranger, we get this. Between this and the total opposite of Megan, I think I need a drink. Yes, I. Oh yeah, throwing shade at Meghan Markle. That was stupid bitch doesn't know how to do a fruit spread. The gall.
this person arguing with the person who's doubting the business acumen of this woman.
Like, average citizen's like, well, actually,
Yeah.
she actually only spent $750, not $15,000.
Oh my god. Yeah,
There's
the
two more
internet's
replies.
definitely gonna fucking internet.
There's two more replies. See what the response to that is.
Yeah, we need to know. We must go
sure.
down the rabbit hole.
Want cheaper and better.
So you don't like lumpy people?
Wrong zoo gorilla pavilion.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't like lumpy people?
More.
I can't tell you the exact location. That's the problem right there.
And they let women vote. Yeah, there.
Yeah. That is
Oh, shit.
I mean, you do realize that these comments are pretty much supporting all the shitty things that the left says about men.
pretty much. Okay.
Oh, heaven
let's,
forbid women get old. I mean, the fact that they spent $15,000 is stupid. But
okay, this
women
will
went to
probably
a
be
sex
the
retreat,
last.
therefore they shouldn't get to vote.
This will probably be the last story of the night. I just thought it was really funny. This headline, of course.
I think it was more so not the fact that they went to their treat, but that they were stupid enough to spend that much money to go to a treat.
Oh,
for
yeah,
them.
that was what that was
Yeah.
what was so funny about it. Was, I mean, Adult Friend Finder is like free, people.
Well, and the article with the photos, which make it look like the weirdest place you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said,
actually, you know what? Let's go with this one instead of the Yakuza one. Minnesota nurse facing federal charges for allegedly grabbing flight attendants' genitals.
She thought she was on the way to the retreat. It's a misunderstanding.
They were coming.
64-year-old Jody Lynn Sherry Berg could be in prison for up to 20 years. She's like, I just got back from Joshua Tree.
I was told I was supposed to take it.
20 years for groping a guy when, like, so many other things get, like, I know, but, like,
it's probably more that he's a flight attendant, right? Like, they get really weird about, like, when you, like, assault, like, flight attendants or...
Pretty sure it's like a federal charge. Yeah, it's federal
yeah,
charge.
Yeah.
the dude in the first article that had, like, the pictures on his computer probably won't get that much time.
Yeah.
He should. I think it's also a federal charge.
He should get more.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He
I
should,
thought
but
that
he
headline
won't.
was funny. We got about 20 minutes left. Guys, we're getting to our last segment of the show. As some of you might not know, for the last couple months here, I have gone undercover. Yes, I, Sammy 3-Pete, created a Blue Sky account. And I am Frumble Riz Cakes. I am just a simple dinosaur out to fight injustice. And let's see. This is a segment that I like to call Undercover Blue Sky.
Let's go.
Undercover blue sky. Undercover blue sky. On the beat, making the scene, taking in the sights. It's an echo chamber for little bitches. Undercover blue sky. Undercover blue sky.
Watch your back, Serpico. You don't know who your friends are. So let's take a little look. Ooh, me too. What are we saying me too to? Sunday vibes. All right. So the name of the game, guys, I am undercover. So I'm pretending to be, I guess, a woman from the, a liberal woman from the age of, I don't know, like 45 to like 62.
Are you signed up to go to a sex retreat?
I am now. I'm not going to Vegas. I'm going to Joshua Tree. Oh, we're still on the article. We should probably share this. All right. So, like I said, Rumble Riz Cakes. What do we got going on today?
No notifications.
I had a couple earlier. I think I clicked on it. Because keep in mind, I only go on this once a week. So
I want to see if Lady into Rope Play is on this thing.
Oh, we should. What was her name?
Find out what she's ranting about.
Yeah, probably ropes.
Jana Vulva Cup. I don't know. I can't remember her name. Jana.
No, it didn't start with V. I don't think.
All right. Well, let's just let's see what we have. We got
what was?
Chilla
Does
Fest.
anybody remember the name of the newspaper?
New York Post. Yeah, I'll see if
I guess I can just click back on the article.
I was just gonna.
Nah, no, you know what? I never want to look at that article again. Sorry.
Me fucking neither.
Jana Hawking. Let's check and see. Jana. Or is it two? Okay, it's two ends.
Come on.
Okay, what's weird is the author's name is not that.
I think she had one N.
Oh Lord, this is a different article.
Oh.
There are
Hey,
like
there she is.
multiple women for the New York Post that have written about this thing.
That's her.
Jana
So wait a
Hawking offers sassy love advice. Ugh. I am ill.
So she just spent that whole article telling us about how she hadn't felt sexy and, you know, hadn't had a great sex life for years. But apparently she has been giving like sex and relationship advice for a living.
Are you questioning her journalistic integrity?
I'm questioning her everything integrity.
Why am I still single in my 30s? Jana Hawking on a new relationship energy. Daily Mail I found in the spot. Bother? It's come to my attention recently that I suffer from an affliction that finds me permanently single, writes Jana Hawking. Is it that you're creepy and you look like AI?
And she's single and giving relationship advice.
It could be that you go and you meet somebody and you tell them about how you spent a weekend at a weird sex orgy thing.
Yeah, I was gonna be the.
Like, what do you do for a living?
First date, second drink. She's like, so how do you feel about rope play?
Yep.
Can you try a trucker hitch?
Vibes is always fun. This dude just loves posting his fucking robots. Sunday vibes. Rainy Saturday vibes. Aw, pupper.
Doggone.
There we go. Now we're getting into the
That was
weirdo
right
shit.
after she
Here we
cut
go.
the vulva.
Oh.
Smoking.
Yeah. What?
Whoa.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm gonna go goo, and then of course painting your nails
Throw a
emoji.
big boy in there.
Perfect.
Ooh, yeah, big boy.
Here I thought the most embarrassing pictures of the night had already been seen, but here we are.
no.
Go back to the cottage cheese lady being suspended from the raft, please.
Let's not say we didn't.
Oh,
What is going on?
Jana, is that you? Is that Jana?
Katie, you like anime, right?
What the fuck?
Oh no. Okay, apparently just all we're doing some drawing this weekend. Big Lysenko vibes. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Wave race.
There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
oh my god. It's reviving me.
There we
Okay.
go. Yes. Oh. Why does he have a Tesla logo growing?
Is
out
that
of his
Court? Court, what are you doing here? Wait, he has
is he on a jigsaw?
He has a Tesla T.
What?
Is that a jigsaw puzzle?
Oh.
It was a puzzle.
I love
Yeah,
how my
you know.
brain completely bypasses the rest of it and just goes jigsaw puzzle.
Cat vibes.
That's your brain's way of coping.
It's Court.
And I really like
Dude,
it.
what
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
is going on?
Well, good thing you're not monetized yet, Sammy, because fuck.
No.
I don't like this. I don't like where this is going.
What is up with those scissors?
I don't know.
Those are
Oh,
like
this
the
is bad.
dullest.
This is bad.
Those are like the dullest. Like
Why does he have the measles? This is going to end up being gay porn, isn't it?
Yes.
I was about to say we have the technology to turn anybody gay now.
It's clearly.
Oh my God, it
porn.
is.
I thought this was supposed to be like a Clark Kent into Superman.
No.
We just
Oh,
gave, we
no.
just gave
Oh,
him a haircut.
No. Okay, we're done with vibes. Okay.
No more vibes.
Well,
Oh my God.
let's type in Elon. That'll. We'll get some fucking derangement there.
I didn't know vibes and banana hammocks were synonyms.
Yeah, no shit, man. So it was like all the sex bots, all the male sex bots apparently came to Blue Sky. Luckily, we still have all the female ones on Twitter.
On Blue Sky, by the way.
What did you say?
That guy from Alabama was definitely on Blue Sky.
Oh, 100%. Elon morphing into my great Aunt Esther. Ha 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 ha. Nailed it.
Glad she had an orgasm at 96 years old.
Yeah, did she have an orgasm at 96?
Give it the sploosh emoji.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
God, he is just so autistic.
Yeah.
He just can't help himself.
He's like, they told me
I'm
there'd
okay
be
with
trains here.
I'd be
I was
autistic.
clued
That's
into
what-
his
$1 Yeah.
This is what we were doing just before Cavecast yesterday. I was like, we were just gonna superimpose like Elon into doing all of Christian Bale's like Batman parts. Or it's like, where were all the other drugs going? Swear to me. And it was just
Swear
like,
to me.
being, like extremely autistic.
What's really funny to me is that all of these same people who keep talking about, how they're neurospicy and, everyone deserves to be credited for how genius they are if they're autistic are the first person to jump all over Elon Musk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The autism is my superpower crowd likes to call him retarded.
Sammy brought up an excellent point. I would like to see Batman Begins, but with Elon's voice, where he's like, "Where are all the drugs?" He goes, "I don't know. I swear."
Drugs going.
I swear to God. He's like, "Swear to me."
Yeah. My heart goes out to you, Elon. All right, I think we went for it. We fucking nailed it. We got 2 comments and Elon introducing your new boss. Ha 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 ha! Nailed it.
Oh, you got to switch it up.
No, I don't.
Well, guess not.
Did you tell me what to fucking do?
Rumble Riz Cakes is nothing if not consistent.
Yes. But I think we can wrap it, guys. We had it an emotional journey today.
Yes.
Look at how
Thanks so much
autistic he is.
Look at the one
for
right
joining
below
us on this journey of sexual discovery.
Horror. This journey of horror. Yes.
Yes.
You and I have a bone to pick with you though, Sammy.
Let's
you
go.
brought up
Joshua Tree, I hope.
You brought up that article.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of attempting to find the correct spelling for her name. And I found the list of articles that she has done for the New York Post.
Oh, you're going to have to share that real quick.
The one you went through might be the best of the bunch. Like they get worse. They get worse.
That's
you're gonna have to send that. You're gonna have to send that on over to old 3-Pete because we're gonna be doing. we might have a whole special on her, because she was interesting. But yeah, my brain is like mush after that. That was
only
fun,
right.
guys.
She has her own segment from now on.
Yeah,
she's apparently she's only been writing for them since November of last year.
You don't say.
So, what was she doing beforehand?
Well,
working the corner.
I don't know, but yeah, they're all the same and all
not learning how to write. That's for
yeah.
sure.
I was gonna say she was scoping twine at the Home Depot.
So that was her last one, the orgasm camp. Well, before that, I've been acting in bed for years, and it's ruined my sex life. This from a woman who's running a relationship column.
She's like, would you believe that I had never written a thing until I got divorced in November last year?
This is huge news. Size matters, but not in the way you think.
Oh my goodness!
New York City's Peter Pan men, fun, flirty, and gone by morning. I flipped my dating script and used the corniest pickup line to land a hot Aussie dude, and it worked. So apparently it's fine for her to be fun and flirty and gone by morning, but she's mad that the New York guys do it.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Age-appropriate love is 2025's hottest trend. I'm looking at you, Hugh Jackman and Keanu Reeves, which is funny since Hugh Jackman was originally married to a woman much older than he was.
Decades
way older than him.
The new non-negotiable thing men are asking for before getting serious with women. I spoke to New York City's leading divorce attorney, and he shared 8 jaw-dropping reasons couples split. Money and the women are bored.
Number one, not watching a fat woman get hoisted up in the air for $15,000.
Yeah.
My ex tried to turn our hookup into a kinky porn scene. Wait a minute. If it was a hookup, did you break up with him and then go back to bed with him? That's weird.
Yeah, I think in my contract with my wife, it would be you can't be heavy enough to be lifted up in the air like cow feed. You know. So
I dated a Mr. Big in New York City. If you want one. This was her very first article. I dated a Mr. Big in New York City. If you want one, prepare for 4 a.m. exits and vasectomy bragging.
What?
What?
I'm not kidding. That was her November.
Where did they grow this bitch?
She wants to be in Sex and the City. She wants to be in Sex and the City, you guys.
She does. She totally does.
She wants to be a specific role in Sex and the City.
Well, on that fucking note, Goat, where are you going to be the rest of the week?
Dealing with animals that have wounded legs and desperately trying to get some sleep in 20-minute segments.
So you work at the retreat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No. So we've got the second to last episode of Carnival for shows you've never seen tomorrow night at 6:00. We have Slice and Dice on Wednesday from 6 to 8. Tomby is coming back for the first time since the Hangover test stream that was our very first on New Year's Day. And I think that's it. I don't think I'm doing anything else this week. Though I'm probably forgetting something just due to, sleep, lack of sleep.
Very fair. Very fair. Dax?
Hey, everybody. I want to thank you for accompanying us on this stream. It's been a lot of laughs and equally as many tears, if not more so. Thank you for the sports segment, Sammy. I'm glad I could educate y'all on the world of blitzball. And hail to the panel. And I'm on mobile at the moment because my internet decided to go fuck itself. But if there's any wrenches in the audience, if you could drop some links, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll just be chilling, probably modding for Leon tomorrow and Cinny's birthday stream, which is also happening tomorrow. So please, if y'all could pull up for that, it would mean the Wild tour. And I think that's pretty much me. No Neon Leon this Friday because y'all are going to be chilling in Vegas. And
yes, we are.
Just don't share a hotel room with Leon.
I think he's getting an Airbnb. But
I just saw Stupendo. That's exactly what Daxonar sounds like. You're drinking out of cups.
Drinking out of cups.
No Walk way. Me up the walkway. Fuck you. Yeah.
No way.
No way.
Mo, what you got going on this week?
Tomorrow I have the Monday Hangover with Drunk 3PO. We're reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990.
Nice.
The best one.
Yes, I love that movie. I saw it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then I have Off the Hip with Alec Baldwin's Finger. And then we'll be in Vegas this week. And Sammy and I will be hanging out, cursing at dealers, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. And then also, I believe that me and the Dooleys have a mission too. We're supposed to Operation Meatloaf Floaties is we need to find a pool, and there's apparently a food truck that makes amazing meatloaf sandwiches. So we are going to be on the lookout for that. But Katie, Andy, thank you guys for showing up and hanging out. What do you guys got going on this week?
Yeah, thanks for having us on. This was fun, if not, I guess, semi-educational.
I will never forget it. Yeah. Do with that what you will, but I will never forget what you read to us.
But yeah, in a couple minutes, like 10 minutes, we're going to be on the DA stream for his nightcap, and then tomorrow we have Catch Up Monday, but we'll be doing on the road because we're driving to Vegas because we made the awful choice.
Oh, you guys are gonna be in Vegas? That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're doing our stream in the car. So we're gonna attempt to do that, and we'll see how it goes.
For a 24-hour live stream, 24-hour road trip, 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, we're not doing it that long, but we'll see how long we go. We'll see how long it works. But yeah, we'll see y'all in Vegas.
I'll still be watching the background, I'm sure. So
yeah, and we'll get to hang out with all you beautiful people. It'll be awesome.
And I myself will not be doing anything for the remainder of the week because I am leaving on Tuesday. So I got that. Also, I will not have in other news or cave casts this coming weekend because it is the Easter holiday, and also I'm probably going to be a bag of dog shit when I land. So otherwise, my band just had a live interview performance. I just streamed that late last night.
Oh,
if you
hell
guys
yeah.
want to check
So
that
good.
out.
It's so good,
dude, I appreciate that.
It makes me want to
yeah.
drink cheap whiskey, and that's a good thing. So, like it just puts you in that mindset, like Allman Brothers. It's so
we
good.
we definitely like the Southern rock vibe. So so I got that going on, and otherwise, I think we did it, guys. So I think we're gonna sign off. Hey, chat, you guys are killing it as always. Thank you. You guys can get your news from anywhere, but you choose to get it here. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have a great night.